As a Black woman constantly navigating the complexities of midlife, have you ever felt like your financial situation is holding you back? Let's talk. You're listening to This Woman Can. I'm your host, Janice Sutherland, where I help mature professional Black women take charge of their careers and lives to create a future on their terms. Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's edition of This Woman Can. I am your host, Janice Sutherland, career and life strategist for the mature Black woman. Now, let me be real with you. Let me be real and share why I am talking all about the Benjamins, moolah, dosh, dollars, dinero, whatever you call it, but we all know it as money in this particular episode, because when women have taken the time to reach out to me, to share their fears, we've sat down, discussed their coaching needs, but then they decide not to proceed for whatever reason, 90% of the reasons they cite money as a factor. So in this episode, I want to explore or talk about a topic that, it's sometimes a little bit taboo. It's often shrouded in silence, especially within our community. And that's the complex relationship midlife Black women have with money. How does it shape our mindset? How does it influence our decisions and more? So let's chat about that together. Now, money, whatever you call it, it's a universal language. But the conversation around it, particularly for us as Black women, often feels like a foreign dialect because we've been conditioned by societal expectations, historical disadvantages, should I say, and cultural nuances that have deeply impacted our financial outlook. Things may have happened to us, and there's lots of things that may have impacted what we think about money. So I want to start with talking about mindset, our mindset. For many of us, there's a deep rooted belief in scarcity. There is never enough. We never have enough. It's like we're always preparing for the worst, for that unexpected storm, the bad thing that can happen, things we just cannot predict. And this mindset can stem, sometimes from generations of financial instability, within our families. I know a lot of us growing up maybe never had much and we had to, it was from hand to mouth is how we lived. And it's a survival mechanism, but it can also be a limiting factor because we're so focused on making ends meet that we often forget to dream big or to plan for abundance. And then there's the guilt. The guilt. We've been raised to be caretakers, to prioritize the needs of others above ourselves, above our own. And this often translates into financial sacrifices. Because think about it, we put our children's financial education first, or our parents' healthcare ahead of our retirement savings or personal goals. There's always something that's more important than what we need for ourselves. And it's a noble trait, it's commendable, but it can actually leave us financially vulnerable in our latter years. And let's not forget the societal pressures. We're often seen as strong, independent women. We can handle everything. We can do it all. We can do this. We've got this. But this in itself can mask financial struggles because we might be embarrassed or ashamed to admit that we don't understand investments or that we're living paycheck to paycheck. And then we reach midlife. We reach the point we are at right now. And midlife itself brings a unique set of financial considerations. There's the empty nest, or getting the kids ready to leave the nest to get to college. There's caregiving responsibilities and approaching retirement. All those things can significantly impact our financial landscape. And we need to think, really, how adept are we at these changes? Are we saving enough for retirement? Are we prepared for potential caregiving costs? And how do we balance our financial needs with our desires? It's a real delicate balance. We need to talk about the pressure to be the financial backbone of our families because many of us, many Black women carry this burden. I certainly did as a single parent at one point. It was all down to me, or just didn't happen. There's a lot of women I know in the same situation. And we're often sacrificing our own financial goals. So it's time to challenge this narrative. And let's be honest, prioritize our own financial well-being. If you hadn't thought about it now and you're in your 40s and beyond, you definitely need to be thinking about it now. But despite all these challenges, there is a growing movement of financially empowered Black women. We're breaking down barriers, we're investing in ourselves and creating wealth. So it's not all doom and gloom, as we've already proven to be resilient just to be where we are, just to get where we are. So with that case in point, we can change the narrative, but it starts with education. Understanding financial concepts, admitting we don't know what certain things mean, from budgeting to investing. All of those things can empower us. It's about taking control of our financial destiny. What steps can we take to improve our financial literacy? How can we build stronger support systems around money? And what does financial freedom look like for us? What do we mean? How do we define it? What do we think our future is going to look like financially? So, over the next few episodes, I'll be sharing conversations with women who are experts in their field of money management, their respective fields, from debt management to salary negotiation to retirement planning. They'll be sharing their knowledge and advice to help you as a midlife Black woman create a more financially stable future. Sharing our experiences, offering support, and learning from each other can make a real world of difference. And if you only get one takeaway from each of those episodes, it's one thing you weren't doing before. And we need to create safe spaces where we can talk openly about money without judgment. And while we're at it, I would be remiss if I didn't say that the first step in all of this is accepting that it's okay. It's okay to prioritize yourself and break free from the guilt I spoke about earlier. That break free from the guilt that you're putting your financial needs first, because self-care isn't selfish, it's essential and it's self-preservation. Investing in yourself is an investment in your future and the future of your family. So remember, you're not alone. You are capable, deserving, and worthy of financial abundance. And it's time we redefined our relationship money one step at a time. So I'm really looking forward to sharing the conversations I have lined up with you. I think you will find them really informative. I think they'll really help you to start planning, or if you're already in the throes of planning, to solidify those plans for your financial future, because we can do it. You can do it. It's never too late to start. So make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. You don't miss any episodes. If you have any questions or you want to reach out, don't forget you can do so on all the normal social media channels. I am Janice Sutherland, or you can email me at info@janicesutherland.com with your feedback and your questions. But I'm really excited for the next few weeks we'll bring for the episodes and the financial expertise I have lined up for you. And as always, remember, if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time. Thanks for listening. If you got something from this week's episode, please let me know. Better yet, share it with your friends, colleagues, and anyone you know who can benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe or write a review and connect with me at my website, janicesutherland.com, where you can also subscribe to the This Woman Can newsletter or connect with me on LinkedIn. Remember, you have the wisdom, resilience, authenticity, and power to create a life on your terms. And if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.